to me at least, and I think to a lot of our trial watchers, that the jury got confused and they didn't really know why they decided the way they decided. And ultimately saying, she kept using the word recklessness, and recklessness, which wasn't reckless homicide, is not what they decided. So the minute we see this interview and the minute we saw this verdict, a lot of us in the trial community were thinking that this conviction would be overturned, and it has. What do you think, Rich?
Well, I read the decision of the Georgia Supreme Court last night, and I think they got it exactly right. This is a complicated statutory scheme in Georgia to break down the different kinds of charges for homicide. You can have intentional homicide, you can have homicide in the midst of a crime, and you can have this lesser charge, which is involuntary manslaughter, a lawful act in an unlawful manner, which here would mean Tex McIvler had a gun on his lap in the backseat of the car, for some reason in a plastic bag, not in a holster. He fell asleep and then somehow suddenly woke up, or the car bumped and the gun went off. And the jury should have been allowed to consider that possibility among a list of different possibilities, but they weren't given it. They weren't given that charge. And the things they were left with pointed them to what you show, and what this interview by Aaron Keller shows was a very, very weird verdict.
Now, he's almost